Good lord, I'm having so much trouble with tech today. Well, this stream, I am painting my Mangle Cosplay helmets. And I figured it'd be fun to do this while live. So here I go. It also smells really bad of spray paint. I didn't have any masks to wear, so I'm wearing this one. And I also have music playing in the background. I don't know if it's too loud or not. Oh shoot, I didn't open this. Probably should consider. Okay, I'm having a little trouble. Having enough of this trouble with everything. Yeah, you made it. Nice to see you here again. So for the entirety of this stream, I am simply painting this helmet and mask, plus a couple other smaller parts. I'll be looking regularly for comments. Sorry if the mask disturbs anybody. It was the only one I had, and this room smells really bad of paint fumes. I won't be breathing that in. But yeah. If the music is too loud or anything, please let me know. So I'll adjust it accordingly. And there also might be ads in between it all. Nice. And is the mask supposed to be a party goer? Yes, it is. Oh shoot, we got ad. Hold on. I remember back in my day, we didn't have so many ads. Makes me feel old to say I'm not even old. I'm already sounding like a boomer from that. Good lord. Still got some smaller pieces that I just painted just a little bit before the stream, drawing off on the floor in the background of another one of these foam pads. Bro, I already sound and look like a person in his 20s. Time flies. Does that? One of my relatives said that life is like a roll of toilet paper. It starts off slow, but it gets faster and faster the farther you get into it. And honestly, I'm starting to see it. I'm only a teenager. I'm already seeing it. So, how much worse would it be whenever I'm 40? Yesterday, I primed this entire mask, and it makes it so much easier to apply paint to it because, at least for the front of the face, I used fabric to coat it because I had to use foam for it due to the cardboard material being too rough and heavy. Doing this is much more convenient for what I'm trying to make. Oh, and before I forget to mention, the music I'm playing in the background, I'm pretty sure it is copyright free. It is by Dapper Husky. I've played a lot of his music on my videos before. His music is usually copyright free. So, actually, I like this track. So that should be good. But if you ever want to know what the music is, just search up Dapper Husky and you might be able to find some of his music. I realize that a lot of these pieces are going to take quite a while to dry off. So I'm going to show more than just this for the stream. I'm also going to paint the ears. Maybe I can see if I can try attaching the lips and the cheeks. But I can't be certain about that. Typically, I'm pretty sure Mangle is supposed to be mostly made of plastic or something from the outside, or at least just looks kind of shiny. I couldn't really do that with the material I had, but I think that's kind of an okay thing because this is a different style from Mangle, and I can do what I want with it because it's my mask. I don't know. Once I'm done applying all the main layers of paint, I intend to add a bunch of weathering and smudging to make this appear like burnt and soot covered. Because I'm making this in the style of The Joy of Creation, which was one of my favorite like Final Fantasy Freddy stories for a while. When I was young, at least when I was a kid. Still is one of my favorite concepts for a FNAF story. But I remember. Oh yeah, I remember. Mangle, for whatever reason, has that. What would you call it? Eyeliner kind of look. I don't know. I think it helps kind of balance out the pink. Don't want to make it too thick. I still smell the pink in this thing. Again, that now I'll be kind of infuriating. I can't be bothered with ads right now. Oh, this is a nice track. I wonder if that's loud enough. Probably doesn't sound too good on camera. but still better than just pure silence. Come on. Didn't quite get all the spots. I feel like I don't know this track all of a sudden. No, I can do this. Now shoot this blue string. Don't like that. No, it's not good people at the moment, but people can go. That's pretty even. Perfect. No, don't cut out on me like that. Yeah, that was important. I think this is the right person. But I think. Might start checking out this album some more. It's already been 13 minutes. Crazy.
Welcome back. Today we're gonna make a song about funky jazz song.
Silence chair. Oh, this is a nice track. Oh, looks like someone came back. Think that looks pretty even. Maybe it's not perfect, but it doesn't need to be perfect. Oh, get paint on this thing. You know, I think I'm not gonna touch that for a moment until it dries off. So I'm gonna get these over. Let me know if the music is too loud or not. I will make sure to adjust it. Have you considered making your own music? Hold on. Oh shoot, I missed a bunch of comments. How long do you plan on streaming for? I plan on streaming for a little while. And have I considered making my own music? Yeah, I have considered, but I have considered making my own music before, but I never really got around to doing it because, well, I just started kind of losing interest in the idea. No, you're not gonna get jump scared, mate. You're not. So you might. You're not gonna do that. Not unless it was April Fools or Halloween. I'm not British, no. I feel like there's something slightly uneven about this. Maybe it's the height of the eyes, but no, it looks fine. Oh, I see.
Rocks. So he bought a dot rocks to make
maybe I should consider an ad block at this point. Or maybe I should just move this thing closer so I don't have to walk over here to grab it. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit slower track, but I'm not too bothered by that. Hold on, actually I might skip this one. This one's kind of boring. Yeah, this is a chill one. Is there no comments? Starting to think. No, actually, never mind. That's probably not going to be necessary. Almost considering trying to get some sort of polish for this, but I decided that that's not going to be necessary. Or at least I'm not going to need to worry about that. Make sure you get under the smell as well. I think that's basically it just for the front of the face. I can go back and refine some of the smaller details if we need. Yeah, I can definitely just do that in a minute. Oh, then again. Oh, shoot. I could try weathering this large crack in the front of the head. A large hole. So I had the. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Actually, I got a sponge for this. I got a sponge specifically for this. Yeah, that's actually good. Hold on. Wow, that looks really good on the smooth stuff. Oh, I can still work really well. I have to be kind of careful with this. Overdo it. Because I'm going to mist this entire thing with a little bit of that black spray paint. but not like too heavily, just very, very lightly. Makes it look withered, you gotta make it look clean and pristine first, and then slightly wither it. This actually kind of helps. Pretty sure I don't sponge it like this normally, but depends on the fabric, it's usually not like that. I think that looks fine. Yeah, while I'm at it, I'm gonna add a base layer on the nose. So I might have to apply spray paint to it instead of brushing it or sponging it on. Maybe I might need to use a brush instead. Or, I might just have to spray paint it normally, like I originally said. Yeah, that's gonna need some spray painting, not regular brush painting. I knew I was gonna be ad that time. Trying to deal with ads on the stream, it's like Final Fantasy Pizzeria Simulator, but I don't know, never mind. Ignore what I was just about to say. This one has to be a little precise. Isn't perfect, but okay. This thing's gonna be all withering. Whatever looking. This is only just the start of the thing, and anyways. One of my favorite things. You know what? While I'm at it, I'm actually gonna grab the ears and paint those. The ears. I already have like a layer of paint over them, but should work just fine. I'll make sure to keep my paint next to me. Probably gonna be all streaky once I'm done with this, but pretty sure I have to work in layers for this one. Yeah, this is way too sweet with the surface area. I just need to pour the paint straight on it. Starting. Start. Should grab the white paint and a different brush. But anyway, I'll use a smaller brush I have. And because this thing is spray paint cardboard on the inside, is very thick layer of paint, and it's like very, very smooth. So I gotta apply the paint in thick layers so it sticks properly. Nothing else we do. Doesn't need to be perfect. This thing is gonna be all withered looking soon, anyways. At least after the paint dries off. Just in case the music's a bit. Just in case the thing's a bit too long. You know what? I think that's just a start for now.
That feeling when you're trying to
God
build
damn
your
it.
credit, and it's like
I don't
over
really
and
care.
over again.
Oh, this is a nice one. Don't need to do that again. Need a bartender with a shaker. Actually, no, that's more like with the spray paint cans. This is not going to look too well. This is not working very well. Maybe after a few layers of this and we'll okay, I'm not listening. Actually, this would be smart if I could do it like this. There we go, I think that was the right idea. Yeah, I think this is working much better. Yeah, it's gonna be a painting in the front way. I swear, if I get an ad, I'm gonna crash out. Oh, good. No ads this time. Shoot. Trying to Try to make sure y'all get a little bit of a view of what I'm doing. It's kind of hard to do with painting like this. If it ever gets a little bit stale watching the stream, feel free to ask some questions and I will answer. Yeah, I'm gonna start with that person. This roof collapses, then I'll be mildly infuriated. But I'm pretty sure it's just some stuff selling. I 100% guarantee you YouTube's gonna throw an ad at me any second now.
Imagine being able to build anything.
I jinxed it.
Just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
I don't care very much. Excuse me. What's my opinion on school lunches? I don't go to public school, but social media likes to portray it as, and from the only time I can remember eating school lunch, terrible. It's awful, man. I remember like I only ever went to school when I was like a preschool or something, and I remember the school lunches there, literally just dried cereal and boxed milk that was watery. And I can't imagine how bad it is these days. Probably not too much worse, but yeah, I'd just rather eat the home cooked meals. This is taking a lot more time than I thought. But hey, I'm here to burn time and get progress done. Every stroke of the brush is a little bit of progress. Oh shoot, I think there's a clump in this paint. Wish YouTube held the comments. Yeah. Oof. You can, from as far as I know, you can eat a burger pretty rare. Typically, whenever I eat a burger, it's pretty rare, but half cooked, that in my head, I picture that as like basically raw. Sounds awful. At that point, probably just be better off to pack your own stuff or your own food. Looks like some sort of cheap concrete or cement in some way with the paint over it. Because these are just foam pieces. Probably should have tried adding some sort of fabric or something over it, but I couldn't be bothered at the moment. I don't really have time to make food for myself on school days because mornings are busy for me. Yeah, sometimes I do have some pretty busy mornings too. That's usually why if I ever do cook food, I just cook a large batch of it and eat that throughout the week. Something quick and easy to microwave and eat later. Still, the one perk of making and packing your own food is even if it was microwaved or cold, you could still try making it good somehow. What soundtrack even is this? Oh, okay, yeah, it's that one. Thalassophobia. Huh. Some loose stuff that sometimes gets stuck on there. Okay, painting these ears is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I'm already surprised. How's it long been? 30, 40 minutes almost in the stream? And that half of it is just me trying to paint these things. Could try fixing that. Oh, shoot. But I noticed that this first layer is already partially dry, so I'm going to apply a second layer to kind of get all the streaks out of it. The backs of these ears look ugly. I can change that though. You know what? I'll put this one off for later. Actually, I got another page back here. Let's set this one down. Okay. Applying the paint directly on the foam seemed to speed this up a lot. So I'm going to just start trying to do that. Try not to spill the paint over too much. Yeah, just what do you call it? Applying the paint over this and then just brushing it around is much faster than just brushing on paper plate and then onto the foam. It's much faster and much easier too. Before long, after I make a lot of progress on this costume, actually, I intend to at least. By the time I finish this costume, I think I'll try to make some sort of video showing how I make this kind of stuff. That'd be pretty neat. And later on, I could make actual tutorials. Cardboard. Do you have any suggestions on some of my current OCs? I image retracted. I don't think images can be.
What if you could make a song using only your voice?
What if you
Let's
could
start
make a
with
song
drums.
by quieting down? I had a. Oh shoot! What did I just click on? No. Okay, this is just obnoxious. Let me find the playlist again. Oh, yeah, fine. I'll just do this one. Okay, never mind. I take that back. This is a really old one. It's kind of bad. Shoot. Yeah, there we go. This is not for the. It's not. Yeah, this is a nice chill one. Okay, sorry about that. I don't really have time. Huh. Well, looks like the message is gone. Somebody OCs. I might need to re-see. I need to see that message again. Yeah, that's a pretty valid reaction there. Too bad. Too bad it's a very short soundtrack. I guess another one is similar style. Hey, one day I should get me an actual dust mask or something, so I don't breathe in a bunch of fumes. It's not like a ton of fumes in here. Mostly just wearing this mask for some privacy. But yeah, probably smart if I grab an actual mask. This will make my face itchy a little bit. Oh, this is drying off. Oh shoot, that's drying off quickly. Don't play an ad, YouTube. Don't do it. Don't. Well, this is actually if YouTube plays an ad, I'm not sure what, but shoot, hold on. Okay, I'm not sure where YouTube just took me, but hold on. Shoot. Alright, this is a longer track. We'll just set multiple short tracks. Creating nostalgic music for r/liminal spaces by Dapper Husky. Some pretty nice chill music he's got. it's probably a little risky. Okay, I got like these paint clumps in this bottle, and it's not an ideal time for that. Okay, yeah, that is it. I'm using a tiny. I like using this one of the smallest brushes I have for this thing. What am I doing? I guess I don't really want to have to ditch it all for washing off of my paintbrushes. So I'll just stick with the one I currently have. There. Should loosen that up. Okay, I'll never do that again. Wait, what happened to the things? A little bit of cleaning up and it will start looking better. Oh. From what I thought I just got some massive deja vu, but no, I heard the soundtrack before. Some point. It's been forever, I guess. Actually, I'm trying to check this out. What it looked like on the endo head so far. Actually, I tried to get the cheeks and lips on. Anyone, what is favorite snack? That's a very. I'm gonna get involved in this. No. I'm gonna get involved in that conversation. Very, very tough choice. I can't name any specific snacks I'm a huge fan of. I do like my snacks. This is probably gonna have to do with another layer of paint. And this is not even fully dry still. Yeah, that's definitely gonna need another layer. Stuff with all the tricks and yeah, I know what the rocks and all. I've never heard this voice before. Oh, that's weird. Oh, holy, this lock in. Sure. Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna do. So, I still have a long ways to go on the mask. This is the endoskeleton head for this costume. And the actual head's gonna go over that. While my actual head goes in here. It's kind of like a. This helmet right here is kind of like a helmet for the helmet. sliding it over. I guess it's supposed to fit right on. Yeah, I like that. Just gonna whip it like this. The ears are still wet, but not too bothered by that. What is this whimsical music I'm hearing? Sugar-coated afterlife. That's quite a title. So yeah, kind of a withered mango look. Is that a freaking? Huh. That's something. Probably should have made a little bit more room than I have. At least for this particular thing. I think at the moment, because the paint is mostly dry, it's still a little bit wet, but it's not a huge deal. I can start applying some weathering to at least the face of it, and later on start applying it everywhere else. I don't want to overdo it. I'm starting to think that's not quite what I'm trying to get. Start with the inner eyes. Dadgummit. Get the lowest price, skip ad. No, that's not. Why am I getting Xbox notifications? What the freak? This is a relatively chill feeling. A little ominous, but I mean, I'm making mango right now. I'm trying to think that just doing this is probably the right move. It kind of looks like soot. I don't want to overdo it though. I think I'm going to do like a little dusting with spray paint to kind of get the look I'm going for. And once again on top of the hill. Trying to go heavy on the areas that should look more filthy, while also leaving a lot of the middle areas blank for the regular dusting. I just remembered I titled this stream as making or painting Mangle Cosplay, but no, right, this is a ignited Mangle Cosplay. So, whoops. But oh well, I'll stick with it.
Oh my gosh. What on earth? Huh. Give me a moment. Oh yes, I found one.
Trying to think about equals overdoing it. So before I do that, I'm gonna do the dusting with the black paint real quick. It's like a shaker. Liquid, yes, but not black paint. So I think, try and do it very carefully. No, that's a bad idea. What am I doing? I'm gonna use paintbrushes on that. Actually, hold on. Actually, that's not a bad idea after all.
What are you doing, YouTube? Spamming me with ads at this point.
Maybe I would consider. I think I got a better idea. I'll probably just find a program. I was gonna sort all things together and do that next time. Oh, I had a sprinkling with. Oh shoot. But it isn't what I'm trying to go for. I'm trying to go really heavy with the blackening. But I don't want to go like too heavy. You know, I'm gonna stop now before I overdo it. I still need to get the back of it inside, but no, actually, I think this is going good.
Hold on, I'm missing a bunch of. Oh shoot, I missed out a whole bunch of comments. Oh my gosh. Wonder, how are you doing this evening day? Doing good? It looks good, thank you. I barely come back to hear this. Alright. You want to know something about my OCs? Codus the Random? Sure, I like to hear about your OCs. Oh shoot, what the heck is that thing?
Huh.
I missed out a bunch of these comments, but yeah, sure, Codus, I would like to hear about your OCs. They're biomechanical. I think I might have made some biomechanical characters before. That's pretty interesting. Thank you for sharing that. I regularly check my community posts, and it's really cool seeing what everyone else has to work on. Be careful with these teeth on an accident with them up. And I'm pretty sure they're relatively sturdy. I have some pretty good ones. Is that a plane here? Yeah, it's probably not. I don't know, it's a good try.
We have got to the point where literally
We go to the point where we skip ads.
without
And this is a little bit of a more chill soundtrack. Oh shoot, I missed that one. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, that's a bit more interesting take on biomechanical than I initially thought. Well, that kind of looks gnarly, but I kind of like that look. Well, I'm going to get back the spray paint for this part. Probably it's like a shaker. I can't not think about that every time I spray paint anything. I'm gonna get so high from doing this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna put this stuff away for a moment. I wonder what the other parts will look like once I add them. I'm not sure why the glue from where I had the lips originally glued on. It almost looks like I gave Mangle black lips, and I just can't unthink Goss Mangle. That's so stupid. Should I play this during the stream at some point? No, I don't think I will yet. Okay, what are we doing? I heard some people would literally burn tiny at the edges of some of their costumes to make them look actually burnt and damaged. So I think that'd be a little bit risky for me to do with this thing, because it's almost entirely made out of cardboard and foam and paints. It's mostly made out of cardboard. Everything at the sides and back of this thing is made out of cardboard, but the front is made of foam. Originally, the entire thing was made of cardboard, but the head just looked so kind of hideous looking, so I just had to replace it with foam. And I also, while I was at it, I made the muzzle more rounded, kind of look more like Mangle's muzzle instead of Foxy's. I should definitely have used that paint on the edges and sides. I remember
Oh, that's not staying on. It's fading away. If I remember, on the Joy of Creation, which is where I'm inspiring this costume from, animatronic characters aren't even actual animatronics, they're just central entities and demons pretending to be, just because they thought it'd be funny to prank Scott like that. Honestly, that would be a pretty funny prank, but it would also be a little bit too far. Well, I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go ahead and put the back and sides of this thing. Sometimes you just barely hold the spray can down. It sometimes just spittles out paint. It looks really great sometimes. You know what? I'm not too worried about this having too much white. It's supposed to look burnt and decrepit. Spray paint dries off quickly. Might just try using it more often. Honestly, that's it's a little bit expensive sometimes. I wonder. Oh, I should make sure to do that the ears too. Actually, go ahead and do that now while I'm thinking about it. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna need to get myself a little more space. So I'm gonna set this down for a moment. Don't play an ad. Ah! I keep jinxing it. Oh, it's a nice little retro-y sounding. I don't know. I'm gonna get a little low on this stuff. Very light testing with these things. Very heavy testing on this one though, because this one has leather. I think I might have only done a little bit here, but it doesn't bother me too much because at the end, this whole thing's supposed to look dark and leathery. Gnarly. Nice realized. Alright, we're done on this one. But I can
kind of bring a tiny bit of that color back with a little bit of white. Probably might be mistaken this, but oh yeah, I'm sorry about it. Yeah, I just made a mess on that. We learn from our mistakes, though. Wonder how long have I streamed for? Hour and 10 minutes already? Crazy. Oh shoot, hold on.
You filming?
Yeah, I'm filming.
Okay.
Trying to communicate with people while filming. For a challenge. Kind of smear away half of that. It's look a bit too rawy. I can always retry. Actually, hold on, this looks kind of nice. Oh shoot, hold on, I think this is the right idea. Yeah, it looks really gnarly, but I like it. I like the look of that. What do you think? Oh, that light is like blinding me. I've been missing a bunch of comments again. Okay, what am I? It looks nice right now. Thank you very much. Pay renters, I'm not very grateful for though. This is one of my more favorite ones. It's like one of the soundtracks that actually introduced me to the Dapper Husky YouTube channel. Okay, I gotta add some of that lettering back to this. This just looks a little bit too pink. Yeah, just a little spittle like that would probably get it looking cleaner. Or dirtier, I guess I should probably say, because trying to make this thing look dirty, not clean. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to mess with it too much more. Got a lot of pink on the sponge though. I was originally trying to only use black for this one, but oh well, stuff happens sometimes. Okay, now it's what it is. Oh, let's throw a little bit of pink in there. Hold on. Okay, now YouTube's going off track again. Let me find a different piece to play. Hold on. Oh no, that's not what I want. Allstate can go away. And I'm getting a metric crap ton of ads. None of these ads are sponsored. Oh my gosh, what is it doing? Okay, I think I might have just glitched out YouTube. Okay, now it's back to normal. Sorta. Let me find. There you go. Hold on, give me a moment. Trying to find something right now. Okay, yeah, there's some. I found something, I think. Hold on. There. Okay. I'm trying to run out of things to paint for the stream. Already. Trying to blend that fabric and carbon team together. Carefully. So. Okay, hold on. I gotta look at these comments. Ever thought of hosting a Roblox game session? Not really, but I mean, I probably could, but I don't have any way to live stream record like screens because I only own like an Xbox and phone as my only main tech. What's up, Simon? You know what? I think I might be out of things to paint for this particular thing. But I could probably do a little bit of something with at least one other thing. And I might just go ahead and work on that for a bit, and then I might close the stream. I think this looks okay so far. Not perfect, but it doesn't need to be perfect. Oh, I just realized the eyelid, whatever you call it. Inner eyes aren't like properly painted. I need to stop playing with spray paint. I'm gonna ground myself from using spray paint for this particular piece for the rest of the stream. I do not need to use it anymore. I think that's going to be it for just the head, but I don't think I'm going to close the stream just yet. I still have like a torso piece I made a little bit of progress on, but not a whole lot. I can still paint it a tiny bit. Might have to go grab it real quick. I don't think I have it here. Yeah, I don't. So I can be right back real quick and grab it. It's just in the other room.
Get a GoDaddy website, email, and matching domain bundled together for one low price. It's everything you need to bring your business online, bundled together to help you grow and thrive. Start today
Oh,
at GoDaddy.com.
That's a unhinged ad. Here's the base for the torso. Still has a long ways to go before it's considered done. I only have just a couple base items on it. What? Be smart, Tiger.
Oh, this is gonna be so bad. I'm just literally gassing myself out right now doing this. I'm doing it anyway.
There. That's a okay base coat.
Seems like everything is left again. I wonder. Oh yeah, that's still easy painted. Wait.
I don't really use that much.
That paint already? Get the inside, use it. It's like a whole can of spray paint already almost done. Good lord.
Is that a mosquito?
I think I'm gonna have to leave this to dry. And take one glance at this real quick. Nice one little glance. I think I could probably call it a stream.
I might do like a couple, maybe small finishing touches to this, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do a couple smaller things, and then I'm probably gonna call it a stream.
Kind of want to get that tiny bit of red spray paint around. Very, very light though for the head. I'm trying to get that red to kind of be like a tiny little accent throughout the helmet. Probably only have it on the inside though. Alright. Some very, very light dusting. I want it to be fairly noticeable, but just noticeable enough. Because in some way, the metallic red almost looks like some sort of like lighting. Kind of looks a little bit gory in a way, but that's not really what we're trying to go for. Just trying to use it as like a tiny little highlight. Trying to get a tiny bit of that red in the along the edges of the inside of this crack. Oh shoot. Okay, I should probably put this down before I get too much. Yeah, I think I might have overdone it slightly. But it's kind of just something I do. I just realized this is basically covering everything I'm doing. I'm a phenomenal streamer. I'm not. But at least I can learn from my mistakes. Just kidding, I don't. I don't want to do this. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I think that looks good. Might do one more test fit. Or maybe not test fit, but one more little good look at what this thing will look like. Endoskeleton head. This camera has a light on it, but just a metallic little thing. But if I add, oh shoot, that's still pretty wet. But, better up this one. Oh, that's actually still pretty wet. No, actually, hold on. Just slide it over. Oh, I just realized that's probably why it's not wanting to go over it as easy as I want it. And this, grab my ears. Hey, I say that looks pretty good. I mean, sure, it's not perfect, but it's pretty creepy. I like that. I like to get a pretty decent view on it. I think this is a success. Okay, you just ruined it. You just ruined the vibe. Anyways, I think that's pretty good looking. Oh wow, freaking fumes are awful. Yeah, I just got a little thing. I think that is a pretty good helmet. If this is what I can do with the helmet, then I'm kind of excited to see what the rest of this costume will look like. No? Very convinced make sure there's I'm not trying to rob someone, mate. I'm not trying to rob no one. Have a little mustache. Oh shoot, oh no. Hold on. Let me fix that before. No, that's where the lips are supposed to attach. I'm also gonna have to add weathering to these things. Wait, is that even? I don't think that's censored. I don't know. But no. Still gotta add the lips and cheeks to it, but those pieces are gonna have to be weathered. A lot of it. No, that's not. It's not the iconic World War II mustache going on here. That's not what I was trying to go for at all. Headgum, I keep touching the top of it. This wet paint. This stuff is impossible to get off your hands. It takes like way too long to get this off my hands. Anyways, I think I might have to call it a stream. That was like an hour and a half of streaming. I think that's pretty good time. Not like last time, that crap was like 2.5 hours. Almost 3 hours. But I say this is a successful.
I think that looks good. What do y'all think? For us, yes. For you, just pure torture. Build Foxy Head? You traitor, you did not tell me when. Whoops. Well, my bad. I'll make sure to let you know next time. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that.
I think I'm gonna have to call this stream, but I'll update you all later. If I start working on another major part,
Then I'll let you all know. Oh shoot. I made of a. I did tell you.
anyways, I think I'm gonna have to call it a stream. In the meantime, I will add some smaller details and all. But next time, I will certainly announce when I'll stream, and I will have something new to work on for this stream, for the next stream. But I think I'm gonna call it a stream for now. Oh shoot! What bad are the fumes in here? Oh yeah, fumes are bad. Someone is a little mad. Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. Somebody I am an acquaintance with.
I will let you know next time.
But I think I'm gonna call it a stream. I think I made some pretty good progress so far today. And I will let you all know when I do my next stream. But until then, I will
See y'all later. Have a very nice evening and a
nice day
whatever time it is for you. I don't know what time it is for you, but just have a nice day. I will see y'all later. See ya, mites.
That's a very, very.
Need help scaling your business? You need
Okay, I'm gonna go and attack the computer because of all the ads. Alright, see ya later next time. I'll update you on this project.